heroes now, but like regardless of who the players are, it's still just the hero thing I'm thinking about, not playstyles.
Lost in the woods.
Well, this will be an interesting game one of this best of 3 for the lower bracket. syndereN has chosen Vikin. Wait, did you actually choose? You just said their lineup is better.
I think they're.
I feel like these are 2 different discussions though. Which lineup you like better?
There's a lot of room to move. Yeah, there you go. There's the Witch Doctor TP. So they're gonna feign that Witch Doctor is top. He TP's bottom, and now Vikin are gonna realize what's going on here. And now they have a choice to make. How much do we help Toby? He's actually dead now.
Yeah, Cask is coming, I believe. Fissure first. They don't even need it. Just the body blocks are more than enough. He's gonna pop the Fairy Fire as well, despite being dead multiple times over. It felt like. So
Make
first
him die to Witch Doctor instead of AM.
I mean, Witch Doctor can become a carry, syndereN. I don't know if you've seen it before. Or the Rush Ags.
I don't really play in that bracket, Shannon. I can't relate.
Why do you need to always say something negative about me?
To always say something stupid.
Carry Witch Doctor, syndereN. You're saying you've never seen that. Even as a support, carrying the game.
That's not what carrying is.
Oh boy, he might be dead again.
Oh my
PPs
god.
are coming. And he's just super dead. This time it does go to Nico, baby. And he does not have a TP either. He has to have the Walk of Shame all the way back in the bot lane.
That is real bad. Like, you just got killed the exact same way twice without making any adjustments. You didn't play at a distance. He was in XP range at his tower, but he got greedy to try to get CS.
Be getting completely drained of mana.
Okay.
And that is another kill for Nico, baby. That's 3 deaths for your Necro early on. Is this enough for your demotions?
This is a really good start for Alliance. I did not think this could go this well for them in the early.
Too big of a surprise considering kill season right now. Yeah. But Luna's actually doing decent in the top lane. We're going to see the Lucent Beam onto S4, along with the Magic Missile. Shad attempting to run out, but the Fissure was blocking him for quite a while. Looks like no kills will come of this, but a lot of harassment damage both ways.
I actually think Shad could have manned up there instead of backing down. I think he could have just stayed on top of the Queen, forced her to blink away. He had 19 sticks. There's no way he dies there.
Toby is in a lot of trouble again. Pops the Ghost Shroud. Completely mana drained again. And again, a kill. Feels like a broken record here in the bottom lane.
Don't you just love when you build up a player, like this is one of his best heroes, this is his favorite playstyle, and then he goes 0-4 in 6 minutes? Yeah. It's just great. It makes you look like you really know what you're talking about, you know?
No, it's Dota. You never know what
everybody has... Overall, the pieces are coming together nicely. It's still less than a
lane. We're gonna have the boat, syndereN. It does hit boom.
It's fine. No,
oh!
It's a range creep.
Oh, he was fine, syndereN said, and he died literally half a second later.
He was not fine.
Caster Curse is true to its word. FNG in the bot lane now, getting chased by Aramis. So finally a kill going the way of Vikin.
Yeah.
He's gonna take some heavy damage with that Maledict, but will live.
Limp. Not going to be seeing this one coming.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Surrounded right now. Inside Cogs does hit the Torrent, and Ghost Ship is on its way. I think this is enough. FNG is here to help out as well. The Cask will not bounce more than once. Doesn't look like the Courier will fall. Limp continuing to get buffed with this ship. It's about to end now, so he's going to tick down. But FNG, it will cost him his life. X marks onto the Ember. Limp has to be careful, though. Another Cogs into Battery Assault, and down he goes. So great transition here from Vikin. He looks to be
hook shot.
Yeah, Aramis with a nice hook shot onto the ES. You're seeing how hard that counters the hero. He's just stuck inside. And Toby will live as a result of this rotation. Maybe a little bit of an over-rotation, though. They require 2 TPs. The Ember Spear's not kind of stuck down here. S4 taking heavy damage in the top lane in the meantime. Magic Missile not quite there, but the swap into the Magic Missile Lucent Beam combo.
Oh,
and Viking looking very good now.
Why did he not blink into the trees? He actually tried to over-blink the Venge, who was showing to him for a while. I'm not sure if he was just not aware of how
They did have Wave of Terror still, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I still... Like, let's say an item like Essence Ring, the old Essence Ring, let's say it had a win rate of 53%, you'd be like, that's pretty balanced, but then its win rate on IO was 80. Is it a balanced item then, right? Like, if that's how it was, like, just to put it on edge.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's hard to really quantify easily, I think. You can't just flat out look at win rates. You know. Handskin's dead. Oh, they don't have Reaper. They swap.
Reaper's up in 2 seconds, so he is in range now. There we go. That's gonna be the first Reaper kill of the day.
He's pretty far from Dagger. It's 19 minutes in. He has 1,000 to go. Viking are hitting all of the timings right now of their lineup. They're gonna start running at more and more towers, while AM has to keep working on that Battle Fury. We'll get bullied away here by Luna TP. So, oh, Aramis.
Yeah, hook shot in. They know that somebody's beat out already, so this is going to be an easy kill on the Witch Doctor. See if they can turn this around with the Limp as well. Esport does have Sonic Wave available. It's going to scream it first into the Sonic onto 2. Toby is super healthy, though. BKB pop from Limp. That is the 10-second one. And it feels like it was used for almost... Oh, okay, Mana Void. That is definitely enough to kill.
Is that good? Maybe it is. It depends what you're going for, right? At the very least, it's a very interesting item. I like the concept of it. Of like, you lose something to gain something else. I like that idea.
Like my career.
Oh my god.
He's gonna dodge the... Oh, might not be enough, though. He gets swapped out by Celery, so Celery might die as a result.
Oh, this can get really bad for Alliance. If Hookshot was there coming in on the Shaker, that could have been terrible. But they at least get out alive.
Boom, with the very fast slide of fist fingers. That was
quick. He dodged the fissure, right? I think that's what happened.
Yeah, dodged the fissure, then ended up getting hit by torrent shit, but...
Yeah, but got swapped for that.
Indeed.
And that opens up for Roche. They know it's good. Both that and Force I would have been happy with.
S4 running into Celery. He's gonna actually use
forward?
Link. Toby's here, though.
Celery just swapped
gonna
there.
BKB is available for Boom. Necro ult is not enough to actually get the kill, but he actually will blink out to safety. No, Ember ends up finishing him off the old-fashioned way. And with that, Alliance is likely going to fall back here.
I don't know about that blink, man. That was not. BKB is online on Nico now, by the way. They broke it with Slight.
Okay.
One of the best spells in the game to break smoke.
Has a Titan Sliver as well.
Might want to try to jump him here. Celery is in a really good position. No, Boom can actually flat out bait this, and so can Shad.
Necros, the Echo Slam to follow the...
Oh, the god is still!
Not going to be enough to actually save him. Mana Void finishes, so he's going to buy back into the game. Still has the Eclipse, of course. AM jumps in with that BKB. Looks like he's going to take out the Vengeful Spirit. Hook shot to follow. Nico Baby trying to run away now. See if they can chase this. This is very important, considering the buybacks came out. A nice fissure there from Handskin, blocking the neutral creeps.
They see that they can kill the Luna like this, and they force a buyback. He might have itemized differently if that didn't happen. Possibly. It's not for sure. Oh, S4 is in trouble here. Maybe. Yep, he's in trouble.
Yeah, they have a swap. They don't need it, looks like. It's going to be the magic missile into the hook shot.
Just look at Toby walking towards AM as Necro. Dude, give a shit, man.
Alliance.
Like, I have Aeon Disc. I don't know about this one, Hanskin.
He's going to use his Shadow Blade. He actually uses Echo Slam to very little effect. It does activate the Aeon Disc.
I think he didn't know there was a disc. I think he genuinely didn't know. That is a non-play. That is absolutely a play. And that opens up Roche.
Yeah, absolutely. Again. They don't have Echo Slam. I mean, they have the Ghost Ship as well as Sonic Wave, so they could technically still fight, but it is 4v5. Necro units coming in to scout things out. It's about at half HP. This is the Aegis and Cheese on the line. Nico Baby opens up his Bronze slot to be able to take the Aegis. Sonic Wave. I'm sure Mana Void to follow as well. Vengeful Spirit's going to be the first to fall. Toby at half HP, but staying alive right now. FNG having a nice Death Ward. Full channel time right now. As the buyback onto the Vengeful Spirit. Now Roshan only with 1200 HP. And here comes the Eclipse with the BKBs activated. Nico Baby jumps in. Reaper Scythe on the FNG's not quite enough. It looks like the Aegis was taken by Shad, who dies immediately, so it gets consumed. See if they can turn this back around, though. Boom. Getting Enchantona by Handskin. In the meantime, Shad going 1v1 versus Nico Baby, who eats the cheese. Apparently, he picked it up. That'll be enough for them to
good chains.
Even things out. But triple kill for Boom now on the backside here in the mid lane.
That actually
nice turnaround.
But now they're suddenly charging down mid with a double damage when she hits for 607. Look at these racks when this tower falls.
Yes, that's quite tasty. Kunkka does have buyback. Quap does not. ES also, but he'll be back very soon.
Let's look at the racks.
Is up in 10 seconds, syndereN.
Oh
Aramis
my god.
Down. But yeah, these racks are melting, and they're just going to go for the throne. I mean,
they're forcing buyback
damage. Absolutely. I mean, they're going to get tier 4s. The buyback onto the Kunkka.
Yo, are they actually
This is going to be potential last stand for Alliance right now. FNG gets a nice cast up. He's getting decimated. Luna, in the meantime, getting swapped. Pops the BKB. Now finally starting to right-click Nico Baby, who jumps in for the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Mana Void is not enough to actually secure himself a kill. And it looks like that's the death of AM, who buys back into the game immediately. The buildings are being hit by Luna, but there's the counter Echo Slam off to 2 heroes. Nico Baby still with no Mana Void, just used it recently. Limp extremely low on the Kunkka. Sonic Wave to follow. This might be a defense for Alliance. 2 buybacks available as well. Shad, though, huge hookshot from Aramis. And Shad doing just massive damage. And it looks like they will be able to finish off this one in style. Wow, what an ending.
Man. When you just saw it, I had this feeling, should I say they throne before they even kill the tier 3 tower? Farm. And we don't think they can fight back. At least that would be my read on the game for them.
Even though I know FNG plays the 5, is there no way that he's just playing the 4 this game? Because how do you play Enigma position 5?
You deny creeps in the lane and you try to get an aura item. You will not get Blink BKB, obviously, like that. Maybe
Radiance to start. Very, very difficult. Well, top lane, we're already going to see the spam coming out of both Shad and Celery, but the counter spam now from S4 and Hanskin. So it'll be a lot of harassment for sure on each respective side. Of course, Celery has the lowest cooldown with Stroke of Fate. Constantly up, it feels. All
of Alliance's heroes this time around getting very good farm, and that's a good look for the future of the game, obviously. Shad, like you pointed out, doesn't have the highest CS, but there was also 6 creeps waiting for him, and he pulled into a big camp, so he's gonna end up on like 25 here if he gets everything in the tower.
Down it goes. That was actually the chainmail for S4 as he's working towards his phase boots right now. He's gonna have to wait another minute or so.
Could stick TP.
Is being chased.
He bought as much time as possible before doing it. Very nice, actually. It's hits, right? 38, 31, 30 to 26, 21, 21. Vikings still has the gold lead. Like, Alliance have actually got so good farm in the lanes, but the couple of courier kills and maybe the extra region they've had to buy whatever it is, Vikin are basically matching them here. And this is an Alliance draft that wants to lane win, right? FNG, okay, they do get the first blood here. Nico Baby is low, but he's safe.
That's
a big kill for Enigma.
Mid lane Blink next. As he looks to be chased here, Boom, with that haste rune right now. Searing Chains is online. Looks like they might go for Handskin instead. Inkswell will set things up, but nice cold embrace. Keeping him safe for now. They're under the tower, of course. S4 is going to call. Boom, with that remnant, ends up helping taking out the Wyvern in the end, so...
Not too bad for Alliance.
But ends up getting Limp with a tower mid here, Cinder.
Yeah, our heroes and take a fair fight where they feel like they have a good shot, and then obviously scale very well later on with both their supports.
S4 going for the bounty rune. Looks like this is going to be the first team fight of the game, potentially. Boom. A lot of damage being done, and S4 is going to be the first casualty. Boom. Attempting to get up. These right clicks from Shadow Fiend are crazy strong, but he's going to be silenced. Lifted as the Reckon was about to go off, and they're going to find the kill as well. So Viking with a 2 for nothing. Well executed bounty fight.
Great rotation on the Rubik.
Is targeting towards getting that Radiance right now as they're going to apply some pressure to S4. TP support with FNG is here. Gets the Malefice off into black hole. But the Inkswell is enough to cancel in very quick succession. And it was actually the black hole stolen. As we talked about that pregame, very easy to do so. S4 getting chased with the first haunt of the game from Shad. Another still needs a couple right clicks, I think. The tower's going to help out the dispersion.
I actually thought he might have chosen to dive that. He could have sticked in treads and then had a dagger in 3 seconds. For the
might go back in.
Yo.
Dagger is on. It's a level 4 dagger. He's going for it. He's going to get called, but there's TP support for Alliance coming in now. Looks like Ember Spirit's going to help finish him off a little bit too late on the ult from Handskin, but they might be able to get Shad either way. Inkswell's going to be on 2 heroes. This is a tier 2 dive at minute 12, and they're going to find 3 heroes, and no one will die on their side.
Complete disaster for Alliance. Man. Oof. They're not bringing the hero that needs to be there, right? It's the Shadow Fiend and the Ursa that can take this fight, but Ursa had TP cooldown, and Shadow Fiend had TP cooldown. So they brought the ones that they could, but it's just not the right heroes. Like the Enigma Wyvern duo don't take fights like this very well, especially when they've
is under
black hole on
attack.
cooldown, right?
Was his?
Like,
do you know if his TP was on cooldown for Ursa or something?
It was there.
Oh.
It was, yeah. But like, obviously, I'm painting it very black and white. Like, Spectre has always been able to join fights, but it's really, I think the pro players have just got a lot better at utilizing that small advantage to turn it into something big.
Looks like Hanskin is gonna the sacrificial lamb here for Alliance.
And the gold doesn't look that bad, right? Like, the gold doesn't look too bad. They're only less than 1k behind. But it's just, like, this is when the hard part of the game begins, in my opinion. Dying 1 minute ago. I agree.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
S4, gonna show himself. Yeah, that's...
He's dead.
Okay.
That's a Necro 3, several boars. Lots of units, including new.
He didn't have any vision in the area, but he went well ahead of his team to purchase some info there. Are they going to use it correctly, though, Nico?
Nico baby, telekinesis. They know that Winter's Curse is on cooldown right now.
Oh no, the black hole got cast by silence.
He steals.
Oh, this is bad.
The Inkswell now onto FNG. That's going to be an easy cleanup for Viking, as the Aegis is gone, it sounds like. As Nico baby continues to get his mana drained. Has to pop his ult. The Yules will come
Oh, they...
now. Is that the black hole?
Yeah, he stopped his stolen black hole.
Okay. Nico baby getting safe for now, but Celery just blows them up. So right now, just even though they're only up 1k, it just feels like they're getting better trades in every single fight, other than that Spectre dying.
You've got a little bit of Midnight Pulse and Malefice as always, but it's not the same as if you were a 4 Enigma who, yeah, I'm not going to black hole, but at the very least I contribute auras, or I have pushed towers early game to give us an advantage or whatnot. There's definitely
like they just
a payoff.
the laning stage, and it was just countered by Fade Bolt, right?
Yeah, Fade Bolt was awesome
Dire's
for that
top
lane.
tower is under attack.
See FNG here in the bot lane, and Ember's gonna start off his normal combo with the Necro units coming very slowly. It's gonna be a painful, slow death for FNG. Likely the tier 2 tower is next.
It's just too easy right now for Vikin. Like, Alliance can't really take much initiative on the map, it feels. They want to make their next move. They already drew the line.
Feels very reliant on getting his ult off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Haunt.
As you see, bottom lane, yeah, Haunt. Nico baby is all alone. Nobody's even remotely close to him. Did require a roar and a Necro 3, but they will be mega happy with that.
It's not looking good for Alliance this game. They gotta be so careful.
Off. Toby does have roar, but he is super tanky. Necro 3 and Greaves. Looks like the lift onto Axe into the Grim ult. Shadow Feed.
Double roar.
It's off his first Requiem, but yeah, the double roar comes in tow. And FNG already extremely low. Can't even get off his black hole at all right now. And looks like he will just spill immediately. So the first casualty, there's the Winter's Curse. Ember Spirit taking a lot of damage. Finally able to get off the Requiem of Souls, but Boom will just shrug it off and walk away.
He almost lived because he's still
right now.
against
He
Ursa.
gets chased. He's going to turn things onto Boom, but there's the Yule's counter again. A 4-for-1, make it a team wipe. And all they lose is Rubik, not even remotely close these fights. And now
Shannon, it happened. It happened. It almost. The Rubik almost survived Ursa because of stolen. It actually happened. Yeah. He just barely died because he got so much armor that he could tank Ursa for quite a while. But yeah, that's just the problem right there, right? It's the issue in a nutshell. If Viking know what's coming, it's relatively easy for them to position themselves properly. They can bait out their tanky Beastmaster, like you said. He gets immediately glimmered by Celery, so he won't die. And then the Haunt comes in, and the whole fight just breaks up. Like, Alliance...
Deso into AC. Both teams actually have a lot of minus armor. Both the Ursa with the Deso and of course Shadow Fiend's passive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
NIGMA up in 15 seconds, still has his black hole. I mean, I think at this stage it just has to be on the Rubik, and then you just can't get stunned or signed by anybody else. It's very difficult to actually because there's the initiation, Grimstroke double, Beastmaster roar again. Len will actually get. Actually, can't tell if that was the Death Requiem.
He got it off.
He got it off, so that was a
But it
double
died in
Requiem,
the same second.
Radiant structures are
But
fortified.
not really doing that much other than mitigating a little bit of damage here, and will likely be the GG push, but you never know. Wow, look at that lift range. Jeez, that's so insane. FNG blown up. Shad still has the Aegis, so not too worried about this. Buybacks for 2 heroes on Alliance now. Nico Baby is already expended in Rage. Might have to go back and heal as a result. Shad will just finish off this tower at the very least. See if they continue this. Not Winter's Curse onto Ember alone. Nobody was near him. Really good position for Viking. That's a wasted, big ulti wasted. And Enigma, that is a dieback. Didn't even get to use Black Hole. Things are just getting worse and worse for Alliances. They are crumbling in this game too. We were expecting 3 games, especially after that game 1, but this has been all Viking, for sure.
If you asked me before the series if it was a 2-0 who I thought would 2-0, I would have said Viking. And they looked so good against Secret. It's no coincidence that they're looking good today as well. This team is playing sick Dota right now. And
they've been here so long. Grim's ult is up again.
Double roar.
And a double roar again. Are you serious? I didn't even realize the cooldowns were that close.
Yet.
Yeah, they're just showing off right now. Alright, I need to look at the cooldowns here. Let's see. So, Soulbind is 75 seconds at level 2. Beastmasters is level 3, so it's 70 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
But just, it's hard to fight to this Rubik. Rubik was such... How late was Rubik picked?
Second pick.
Okay, so it wasn't like a super late.
First pick Beastmaster, then it was Enigma Wyvern, and then it was Rubik. This could be the last fight. He has to
Might as well be Black Hole.
Oh my god,
He gets off for a little bit, but the damage has already been done. It's a 2 for nothing. And a stolen Black Hole onto the Shadow Friend. And that is going to be 4 dead in favor of Viking as GG. Finally.
GG. Wrong.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, Spectre has a voice line that's wrong.
Wrong. Well, that was a mega stomp.
That was a trashing.